couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar.
Carlos, we often hear about the importance of day-to-day.
It's annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitter for Reading. Number 3, Bryce Harper.
That's popped up. Freeman over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Carlos Navas.
Senators, the pitcher.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Keep it.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Harrisburg Senators led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Reed Schaller earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the... Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. Let's take a look at this young two-way player and the experiment they're running with him. You see him on the mound sometimes, but most of his work is in the field. Would you have wanted to do something like that, Dan?
It's very interesting, Manny, because most pitchers that have big arms, you can move them around the diamond. One of the things you have to have if you want to play defensively, particularly in the outfield or one of the middle infields.
Stepping in next, Kevin Padlow. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This one's flared off to the right side.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing.
So now into the box is Bryce Harper. Flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swing and a miss. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Harper is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And now Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't.
Next, it'll be Jose Marmolejos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now into the box, Bryce Harper grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. There's one man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Senators lead it 5-4.
3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory.
4. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Pinch hitter for your fighting Phils, number 3.
Bryce Harper swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Harper, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball. In on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys.
3.
5-2 the final score tonight. Reading fighting Phils took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mariano Castro earns his first win of the season. The show's continuing coverage of Double-A North. Now to the plate, here is Ray Graham, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Grounder down the line at 3rd, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Into the box, Jose Marmolejos. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fouled off. Graham, the runner at third. Padlo is over at second with one down in the inning.
Come on, we got home right here.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Stepping in now, Nick Banks, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moniak in pursuit. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games.
We're starting to think about it a little.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Jeremy Pugh, sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So now to the plate, Ray Graham singled in his last at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And there's out number 2. Next to dig in, Cole Freeman. He popped out in his first trip. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moniak is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Senators jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
When things aren't going well on the mound, how do you work through that? What are the technical aspects that you have to get right?
You know, getting ahead is everything, because that puts the percentages in your favor. So you want to get ahead, you want to throw strikes, you want to be able to mess with those hitters. And sometimes you have to go back to the pen and, you know, create a new pitch or hit a different zone or try something else. I know I was known for a rise ball pitcher for a long time. And then it's like, wait a minute, you know, full count, they're expecting that rise ball. So I got to come back with something else. So I have to develop my drop ball, and I want to be able to throw my drop ball and have complete confidence in it that I can throw it for a strike when the pressure's on, when I get to that full count.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately.
When you had times when you were going great on the mound but not at the plate, did it ever start to get in your mind when you were on the mound? Did the struggles bleed over at all?
You know, you try not to let it bleed over, and that's the struggle, because you care so much and you want to contribute.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers. The player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, but the measure of a good agent is how well
He's starting to draw some eyes, and for good reason. He has been lighting it up at the plate and playing well in the field to boot. I've got Mike Lowell with...
A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. The coach draws the player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager lets them know it. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A pitching coach emphasizes the importance of finding the strike zone. The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game. A pitcher is issued a challenge by his coach. This team's pitchers are being challenged to ask more of themselves. An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actuality. The player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. The coach draws the player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A pitching coach offers reassurance to a pitcher who's been knocked around a bit lately. minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Hi, Gabby. Uh, oh no, everyone left. No.
Spring training is about knocking off the rust, getting ready to once again chase a title. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team. Their manager let them know.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation. So now here is Bryce Harper looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And no one can get there as it falls.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting.
Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened.
So next to bat will be Armando Medeiros.
The center fielder, Armando.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in once again is Bryce Harper. He singled first time up. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Stewart will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Ready now is Johnny Davidson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in next, Bob Amar, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Up next, Simon Stewart. He bounced out last time up. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next, here is Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. Strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Reading is out in front here, 3-1.
And a nice nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Reading took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Rich Mota earns his first win of the season. Elvis Estrada hit excursion. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
36 minutes.
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Somerset Patriots. We've got baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. Zeke Murphy. You have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Next to hit is Bryce Harper. First offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Next, it'll be Billy Gallagher. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Throw over to first, and they got it.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
So next to hit is Arturo Aponte.
The catcher, Arturo Aponte.
Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Muriel to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's just some great.
At the plate now is Bryce Harper. He singled in his first AB. Has a look, now the pitch. On, he pops it up. Stewart ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here is Bryce Harper. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Yoshida rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
That a way to square it up. Great job.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to bat, Billy Gallagher. He flew out in his last debut. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. And now here is Bryce Harper trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Harper.
Oh, now. All right, one time right here.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day. Hey, you can do it. A little better. Let's go.
Popped up. Tate in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
The count is 1 and
These
2.
are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Muriel has a play. Now at the plate is Bryce Harper. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack this out.
One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now it'll be Billy Gallagher trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Somerset Patriots wrote an important sixth inning. Minor League Baseball here on the show as we are Reading Fighting Phils. It's A.J. Puckett gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bryce Harper. Let's take a look at this young two-way player and the experiment they're running with him. You see him on the mound sometimes, but most of his work is in the field. Would you have wanted to do something like that, Dan?
It's very interesting, Manny, because most pitchers that have big arms, you can move them around the diamond. One of the things you have to have if you want to play defensively of the middle infield spots is to have a strong...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and he is in there.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here comes the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Amar is there. Let's see if they try it. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kelvin Kuba, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Next to stand in is Jay Escobar. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And now the tag is applied over at third, and this will go in the books as a... Next will be the designated hitter, Bryce Harper, singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Goodwin stands at first with one out. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up.
Hey, your pitch right here.
A ball and a strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davidson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And stepping in, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last AB.
Right. Harper.
First pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield.
bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Bryce Harper.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Digging in will be Billy Gallagher, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this defense.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now at the plate, Kelvin Kuba. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And now the runner's trying for third. And there's a base hit on the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Reading took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Somerset Patriots and the Reading Fightin' Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Bryce Harper is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change, primarily fastball changeup guy. He'll use the curveball to effect, but one of the things he needs to do, locate his fastball to give himself a chance to use that good changeup and his curveball.
And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cora has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next to hit, Simon Stewart.
Batting second, the second baseman, Simon.
First offering. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rangel Ravelo. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Johnny Davidson. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
At the plate now, Daniel Muriel. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Trenton leads this one 1-0.
Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Striding in is Arturo Aponte.
The catcher, Arturo Aponte.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cora is under this one. And he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Bob Amar. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And now the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kuba comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Into the box, Armando Medeiros.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Armando.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Thunder are on top, 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Simon Stewart.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
One count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now in the box, Peter Schaefer drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Peter Schaefer.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Standing in now, Rangel Ravelo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Schaefer leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kuba is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Eat it.
So stepping in is Johnny Davidson. He collected a base hit his first time up. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now back, the shortstop, Daniel Muriel.
Hey, come on now. Hey, now we got 2.
At the plate, Daniel Muriel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Arturo Aponte. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, play the first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Next up, Bob Amar flew out last time up.
Bob
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Yoshida calls for it. 2 down. Next up is Armando Medeiros, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Wayne Tate. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Yoshida is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Now to the plate, Johnny Davidson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him. At third as it hugs the line, a fair ball.
No runner, not home.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
3-0 the final score.
Goodbye, stream. Have a great day.